Hello and welcome to the 8th exciting installment of GoldenEye 007 for the Nintendo Wii. Last time we infiltrated a satellite bunker in frozen Severnaya before it was destroyed by a timely firing from the GoldenEye. We met sassy Russian computer engineer Natalia Simonova, but we were both arrested before we could make our escape. And we are brought to the archives in St. Petersburg. Our objectives for today are to escape the military archives and pursue Oromov, to destroy the servers, you know, just because. They're the enemy, they're Russians. To recover the interrogation footage. We're going to find out why soon, and to gather Russian intelligence for MI6. Because we are a spy, first and foremost, and we are in Russia.
So, I'll ask you again, Mr. Bond. How shall we execute you? You are aware of the penalty for terrorism in Russia.
Who's the traitor in your government? What do you know about the Janus Group?
Why did you set off the GoldenEye?
Stop it! Both of you! You are like boys with toys. It was Oromov.
General Oromov? Why would he do a thing like that?
There were two GoldenEye satellites. He set off one to steal the other.
General Oromov!
Minister Michkin, how dare you interrogate this man without my presence? This man is a spy who killed Minister Mishkin with his own gun. Move! Good luck, Mr. Bond. He killed Minister Mishkin! Stop him! Don't let him get away!
Now if you ask me, that interrogation scene makes pretty much no sense. Just how they all acted, what the questions were, it didn't make any sense to me, really. Right in here, we are treated to an ammo crate right away, but it's just another AK-47. You can use it for extra ammo. That one right over there doesn't have anything in it, but in this one, body armor. Excellent. Now, if you can probably guess, but indoors and most definitely not a stealth mission, so it's pretty much just run and gun the whole way. If you pick up a shotgun, you probably should use it. Thankfully, they give us an AK-47 right off the bat, so that's nice. In that room right over there, I don't know if you saw that, but there was a fire extinguisher that you could shoot. There were two guys in that room, you could take them both out like that. Didn't give that guy a chance. Now, I knocked off the last two vent covers, but you want to take these ones off silently. That was just poor luck on my part. And here is the interrogation footage that one of our objectives tells us to get. That proves that Oromov was the one that killed Minister Mishkin. And once you're ready, just hammer on this button, or the one directly behind you, rather. And look at him go. Shotguns indoors, very, very good idea. Right up the stairs here, there's a pipe. Shooting that one will take all four of them out for whatever reason. 5, sorry. There is another pipe right to our left if you took the other door. Doesn't matter at all which one you take.
Get into cover!
Right off the bat here, we're up against 4 or 5 other guys hidden behind cover. You want to do the same. They will ruin your day. Right off the bat, there's one guy over here, but...
What was that?
That guy just asked, what was that?
I have the target!
That was messy. Do not walk through these metal detectors because it will close that door to the right and it will call a couple more guys to you. You could go between them, or you could take that new door that you just opened in the other room. There was nothing special in that ammo crate if you hadn't noticed, it was just more AK-47s. Now before you continue on to the top of these stairs, this guy's waiting to ambush you. To the right was another ammo crate, but I think it was a Cygnus. Not worth it at all. You can shoot off the fans in this room to take out people hiding behind cover if you'd rather. But the hitboxes on the fans are kind of small, so it's mostly luck, if you ask me. Still, there's so many fans that it's actually fairly effective. Yeah, but just like that.
I can see you! Enemy! Covering fire!
That almost went very, very poorly. It's still going very, very poorly. Lost a whole lot of body armor right there, for no particular reason. Just because I was too impatient. Here's the server room. You may recall our objective is to destroy all these servers, just because.
I need...
But you need to clear it first, obviously. Luckily, these people aren't very bright. Now, it may have seemed like I shot that fire extinguisher for no reason, but there was actually somebody hiding behind the wall that I couldn't see. How you destroy these servers is entirely up to you. You could shoot them, but that's a waste of ammo. I'm just dicking around because it's a shotgun. The most effective way is to melee them, because you don't waste any ammo and it only takes one hit. This part's kind of boring though, because there's just so many servers to blow up. But when you're done with the main floor, you'll notice that the game hasn't told you that your objective is completed. In this room right here, the door to this room is locked, but, obviously, defensive tape. There are some more servers. Sitting on the far table is also another shotgun, if you'd like. Still says we're not done though, so I must have missed one somewhere. There it is. And that's the end of that. If you pay attention to your radar as you're coming up the stairs, it says a whole lot of other people just spawn with you. So be very, very careful.
He's heading for the archives!
Target in...
Well, that takes care of that. We're running pretty low on body armor. And this is the gun that I've been looking for, the Stalker. Like I said in the multiplayer video, I just love this gun. Absolutely fantastic. Smartphone is telling us that there's an objective nearby, and it's probably in that room, but the door to it is locked. Or it's probably not locked, it's just one way. But this room right here is not. That seemed kind of half-assed on the Russians' part, if you ask me. In this ammo crate is a whole bunch of AK-47s. Right here with the Janus logo. Obviously the one that we want to pay attention to. Lots and lots of AK-47s, but I like the Stalker much more. Even if it only has like an extra clip in it. Moving right along here.
MI6 to Bond. We've got you in St. Petersburg. There's a general alarm for Russian troops. Are you alright?
I'll get back to you.
That seemed kind of pointless. Once that's done, go into this room, take out this guy, and there are a couple of more guys to your right. Coming up somewhere. There's two more downstairs actually, but the last one will only get there if you approach the stairs. And this ammo crate up here, body armor, which is pretty good, and another Stalker with an ACOG scope, even better. When you're ready to move on, just go down here, and there's going to be all sorts of Russian troops just gunning for you, absolutely. They're throwing down smoke, and they're hiding through the bookcases. You gotta be quick on your feet to take care of them. And not stand in the open like a doofus. Still, though, they're no match for Bond. Once you get closer, more guys will start popping up, though. I have no idea how big this floor is, but it's pretty big. Be all sorts of guys hiding throughout the computers here on this floor. And our smartphone is telling us that there's something we need to do nearby. More intelligence for MI6, I gather. Here's an ammo crate with more body armor. And a Cygnus 9. Now this tripped up a lot of people, I'm sure. It tripped up me and it tripped up one of my closest friends. But you have to approach this and press A, and then photograph the thing that it comes up. There's just one more intelligence missing. This game just loves giving you ammo. The auto-aim targeted on the fire extinguisher rather than the guy, and I'm kind of thankful for that, actually. Auto Aim decided to pick on something way over in the corner. We'll see what it was pretty soon. Awesome. As for what Auto Aim was targeting, it was yet another ammo case, filled with even more Staugers. And to be fair, we're going to need this ammo very, very soon. This diode controls the lock for that door. Well, let's get this over with.
Get off me, you pig!
Get in the elevator!
James!
Right here, it offers you an ANOVA DP3 with both an ACOG scope and a grenade launcher on the bottom. That is technically illegal, I would say. You definitely can't do it in a multiplayer. That other ammo crate held, I think, Cygnus 9s, and there was body armor right there. This game is being very, very generous with its ammo and its armor. And right here we're seeing some guys, and if you look at the radar, it's absolutely lighting up. All sorts of people coming out of everywhere. And I'm not paying attention to all my surroundings, and my body armor is nearly completely gone already. As soon as you can, hit the button on the elevator to summon it. It's going to take quite a while to get up. I think it was 13 or 15 flights? Not flights. Floors. And that whole time we're going to have to be fending off Russians. As soon as you pick up the ANOVA DP3, it only has 3 grenades in its grenade launcher. I just threw out 2, you know, just cause. It's a grenade launcher I wanted to use. And with 2 shotgun hits, I'm almost out of armor already. I was hoping for something better in there than Staugers. I mean, the Stauger is a good gun, the ANOVA is just better. And down goes my health. Screw that. Still fighting off all these Russians. Still waiting for that friggin' elevator. Auto Aim is still friggin' me over. There's just one more flight left. Floor. Why do I keep saying flight? As soon as it gets here, one guy is gonna pop out of it. Just so you know.
Kill him! Kill him!
Jeez. Look at that. The only thing left to do is to wait for the elevator.
Get in! Damn you!
The elevator drops us off in some kind of parking garage. That Jeep that we saw run off, that held Oromov and Natalia. So we're gonna need to chase him down pretty quick. Throughout this entire parking garage, there's all sorts of propane tanks. There's all sorts of cover for you to take out to hide behind. Not a tremendous amount in the way of ammo, at least not where I'm standing. But as long as I still have bullets and some body armor, And even some more body armor right here. Then I'm still good. And with all that handled, the last thing we need to do is go up here. Our objective marker, oops. Our objective marker says to press this button, but we learned what happened last time we pressed the button. More body armor right here. You're going to need it again very soon. And with that, the only thing we need to do left is to get the hell out. You may have noticed these two ammo crates to the right of the ramp as you came up. In it are more ANOVA DP3s with grenades. Just making sure I'm completely stocked before I go and call everybody to me. Now it's just more waiting. What I find to be the most effective hiding spot is right here next to the ramp. Just if you ever get nervous from guys coming up down there and up here, you just turn to your right. It covers a few bases that you're going to desperately want covered. But by far, your most effective strategy against the Russians is your radar. You always want to keep your eyes on that. A little too high. Now I'm all out of body armor again, and the body armor is on the complete opposite end of the room. Not a very good place to be. But according to this, there are no more enemies. Better to be safe than sorry, though. Once you're all done here, look what we called. Either Bond is really good at hot wiring vehicles, or someone just left their keys in the tank. But speaking of tanks, I'm sure we all know what's coming up in the next level, and I for one cannot wait.